I don't want to set the world on fire.
Please welcome Tom Dummary.
A flame in your heart.
I'm here, and
in
white
my
privilege isn't
heart,
going to
I
save
have
you tonight, okay, guys?
Desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim.
Any government is to monopolize as much violence as possible in order for it to inflict it on as many citizens as possible.
I've been on this weird anarchist arc for a few months now. This is playing by their rules, exactly how they are.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame.
You're watching the Dog and Chicken Show. Like, share, subscribe.
That's right. It's time for the Dog and Chicken Show. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 117 of the Dog and Chicken Show. One of the greatest shows you'll ever see on any internet platform out there. We're available everywhere, including audio-only versions, wherever you find you podcasts. The best show you'll ever see. We got a great lineup tonight. Tonight's show is titled Juicy. I think we all know why. But without further ado, introduce everybody tonight. Tony, how you doing, fella?
Doing great. Hey, I've had a very, very, very long week. It's been very trying, very nonstop. No time for a breather, but it is Friday. It's time to have a drink, and I am going to be, looks like polishing off a nice bottle of Wild Turkey 101, and then,
excellent choice.
Because I have it, 101 Rye.
Oh, well. Now, be sure there'll be enough left over for the Rye tournament coming up at KO Nation on YouTube.
Phil, if there's not, I'm promising you I'll probably get another bottle. But
I got backup. I got a backup.
Chicken has backup. But that is not the only thing. I am also toasting to something very special tonight.
You spilled a little.
Weak.
Busted.
Weak.
Well, seen that.
My first drink of the night. I must have the shakes.
Son of a bitch.
So, this week, a pretty big milestone happened.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Not only did I hit a 10,000 time viewed TikTok, but I finally have surpassed 1,000 followers. So now, as soon as I figure out how to do it, I can go live on TikTok.
Fantastic. Good job, sir. Good job. Good job.
Well done. Well done. Tony, I hope the fame does not change you.
After being
banned.
It
already has. I'm too big for you guys now.
That's it.
There he goes. He's fucking out.
On that note, folks, welcome one and all to episode 117, Juicy. I am, not quite yet, T. I am your King of Extreme, Phil KOE, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower. Folks, I'm glad that you are all here with us, and the Christmas season is upon us, as I am your King of Extreme, and also the King of Christmas, the King of Christmas cheer, even, folks, which you can find me at KOE Nation on YouTube, KOE Nation on Twitch, and KOE Nation on TikTok. And folks, this Christmas, give the greatest gift of all. Give the gift of KOE. Yes, KOE dogs, KOE bears, and yes, the back logo, KOE Nation. So yes, folks, the greatest gift of all, the gift that truly tells somebody that you care about them, truly shows folks giving the gift of KOE is basically the greatest gift of all, second only to the gift of life. So yes, folks, the gift of KOE on this Christmas season is something that you should try to extend to everybody. And here is the link right here, the Linktree link to get right there. But yes, folks, the gift of KOE, but also you come here to Big Buckin' Empire for for me to spread the gift of KOE to all of you. So, folks, I am your King of Extreme, Phil KOE, and we're going to get into it this evening. This evening, I'm just having a little bit of
I'm assuming
bourbon
4
myself.
viewers just jumped off when you posted the link. I'm assuming 4 people are going to buy the bear.
Yeah.
Well, of course, like obviously, they're going to buy this.
And they're back.
amazing
Okay,
bear.
4
And it's
people
in-
just
And
purchased
it's
the bear.
available in 3 colors. There's white, there's red, and there's black for the KOE bear or the KOE puppy. I went with the puppy, but yes, folks, the gift of KOE, the gift of extreme. It's truly the greatest thing that you could ever hope to give to anybody this particular Christmas. I mean, really, I can't think of, like I said, other than the gift of life, I can't think of a better gift. Can you guys think?
Whiskey.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, whiskey. And yes, the link here you're seeing does take you to this. Here is the Phil Shop Zone link right there where you can purchase the bears, but that link is also available. I put it on the Linktree link. That is a new feature we have tonight. Has all of the platforms, all the social medias of the Big Buckin' shows.
And the post show.
And yes, this is going to make it so much easier for all of you who stick it out the entire show to go watch more and subject yourself to more nonsense on the post show. The link will be on here so you don't have to type in a bunch of weird letters and numbers. Hello,
Hey.
Gleno.
Gleno.
Hello.
Yeah, I like it. Hello.
Welcome
Uh,
to the show this fine evening. Yeah,
I
Tim,
will
what you
be
getting into?
getting into Iowa local Cedar Ridge, the quintessential signature blend. I'll be trying that out here shortly, but first I am getting into just some good old fashioned cheap opening name brand Maker's Mark. And yeah,
Tyler.
Hello,
getting-
Heather.
Heather.
Hello, Tyler.
getting
Hello.
primed up for this one. Phil, you mentioned Christmas.
Yes, Christmas is just right around the corner, isn't it? Father Christmas. I mean, goodness gracious. So we've got all of these great Christmas traditions, but Chicken, so where are you wanting to go with this?
Well, the one argument I think we have to bring up first, and then we can kind of talk a little bit about
Are
Christmas
you one of those
movies.
Santa deniers?
No, I'm not a
Oh,
Santa
okay.
denier.
Real-
Fuck, I
real-
am Santa, motherfucker. No,
Real quick, before we jump into anything, I did want to mention we do have the return of the drinking game words on the
Yes.
ticker below. If you want to drink during the drinking game, you
what
are
are those
welcome to
words
join it.
tonight?
Well, you had to ask
For the
me.
audio, for the audio version, like there's
As
people that
soon-
don't watch the show; they just
As soon
listen.
as they disappeared off the screen, you asked me. So here we go again for episode.
When else would I
117.
ask you?
Juicy. That's when you only ask me. The drinking game. Smole. Guilty. TikTok and Twitch. And of course, it's not on there, but if my kids interrupt.
Oh my
the show.
God, Phil's gonna say Twitch
And-
like 7 times drink.
And also, returning again for the second week in a row, we do have the Facebook stars, the beautiful board,
Oh God,
the bingo
forgot about
board
that.
has returned. It's back. Send the stars to do anything of your choice. I did bring down another beverage, another beer to chug if it comes to that. Phil, I hope your throat's cleared, and Chicken, I hope you're ready to cut it right.
So for those of you that aren't on our Facebook page, facebook.com/bigbuck, and if you'd like to participate in sending stars to completely wreck the fucking show like we do every
Yep.
week.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And yes, folks. So this is basically you as the audience, your ability to have a hostile takeover of a show live in real time as it happens. If you donate enough stars, you can fuck with all 3 of us at the same time in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So,
Yeah.
folks, this is a truly interactive audience experience. It's basically the Skyrim of podcasting. Right here at Big Buckin' Empire, folks. So if you're not like, shared, subscribed on YouTube, what are you doing, folks? Get right over there, Big Buckin' Empire. So, guys, we've got the Christmas season. So, Chicken, curious.
With Christmas movies, I wanted to just pose the question first, and chat, let us know what you think. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? We have to get this out of the way.
Yes. I like, how could it not be? It takes place during Christmas. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Like, of course.
mean,
like
It's not a Christmas movie. It's the Christmas
Fuck
movie.
you, Tony. It's a Christmas movie. I knew it. I knew it.
The Christmas movie. Okay. Yes. Yes. All right. Yes. Yes.
And we have a fuck yes from Yanked Up. We have a yes from Heather and a yes from Tyler.
So we're getting unanimous yes on.
Here's the more important question about the Die Hard universe.
Yes.
The actor who plays Carl Winslow plays a cop in the movie Die Hard. And so the question is Family Matters and Die Hard in the same universe?
I like to think so.
Why not? It can be.
I like it.
Did Tyler?
The
Nakatomi
Plaza.
I'll have to pull it up. I don't have that screen
Always
pulled
remember
up.
the attack on the Nakatomi Plaza. Or what was it?
Never forget, yes, the Nakatomi Plaza.
So that's 50 stars. So that's a drink. That's a social for everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you, sir. Tyler. What other Christmas movies do you guys argue about in your circles and family? There's plenty of people that have tried to introduce some of the dumbest movies as Christmas movies.
I have a tradition that I hold very dear, and my family doesn't exactly like to join me on this one, and it's gotten hard because I don't like lugging the VCR up, but
a tradition one.
I do still have a VHS copy somewhere in this house of one Santa with Muscles starring the one and only Hulk Hogan.
Oh my God.
It is a Christmas masterpiece. There's really nothing
I was about
better.
to say.
Even Elf cowers to this movie. It's incredible.
So your kids, did they get into it or not?
No, in fact, everybody kind of leaves the room when I popped. Last year I was able to find.
So this is for you. This isn't for anybody else.
For me.
Yeah, and there's a couple of the folks who were in the original Saturday Night Live cast are also in this movie because apparently they didn't have anything to do that week.
And a young Lacunas.
Yeah. So it's insanity in film form. And it's one of those, like, we originally heard about it from R.D. Reynolds, the great, and he just talked about how this movie is so bad it's actually good again. And when we watched it, it was so much more. It was so much more. He had just had to condense the badness. But yeah, it's truly unto itself. If you want a great example of a movie that is so bad it's good,
I believe it's 100, wasn't it?
200.
Is it
200?
200. I was about to say, don't cheat them out.
Well, we're having a great time as always, Melanie.
Yes,
you know us.
Melanie, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes or no?
Damn right it is.
Yes.
That's a lot of. Wait, who are you talking about?
Duck and
actually,
between
for once, Phil's not the one showing it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Tony's got a bunch behind him. I got my bar set up. We're doing Riowa whiskey reviews. You can see I got all my bottles for tomorrow lined up.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Melanie, I thought I liked you.
Wow.
That's the first no we've gotten. Wow.
First no. You uncultured swine. No,
I
just
had
kidding.
no
We love
idea you were a communist. No. Yeah, that is a nice collection. That's a nice collection T's got there.
Oh, that's bright.
Yep, that is bright.
Brighter than my face on this show.
But yes, once the bottle hunting bug catches you.
Boom, there's 200 from Tyler. Tony, time to chug a beer.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Right.
But yes, Yanked Up is just right. I am never above shameless self-promotion. These bears actually were Yank's idea. He knows how to get all this stuff made. I saw this like, oh, I'm getting a few of these. And so, yes, I'm actually going to be giving these as Christmas gifts this year. Some ironic,
whether people want them or not.
Yes. Some of them are going to be very ironically, and some of them will be serious. But no, like, I'm sorry, but the gift of KOE, like, and I love the fact that I just got like, it's like Three Stooges right here, but they're all Phil KOE, so it's like the best version of the Three Stooges imaginable.
Right,
so,
right.
Like, But, speaking of which, folks, right here, as you can see on YouTube, Big Buckin' Empire on Facebook as well, the three stooges of podcasting, Phil KOE Chicken and Tony G. I assure you, I am Curly, and none of us are Shemp. So, folks.
Yeah, there's no Shemp on this show.
No.
Tony, are you geared up, ready to rock and roll?
I didn't expect to be doing it this early into the show, but yeah.
All right, here we go. Tony is a master chugger, so
it's a little chilly, and I'm old, so
ziggy zaggy, oi oi oi,
ziggy zaggy, oi,
kill it,
oi, oi. Go for it.
Atta boy,
well done.
He just opens that throat up like a
nice
good.
This is Random Facts by the Dawn. Some dumbass paid James Franco $10,000 for a sculpture made of air. It was an invisible sculpture. He just said, hey, this is a sculpture, and called it the Endless Tank of Oxygen. And the dove shit paid him $10,000 for it. Fact.
Facts. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I wasn't ready for that.
Now,
I know that was the idea.
What a lot of people don't know is that those art things like that, they're giant tax write-offs. And so it's a way for some people to actually hide money or at least try and get themselves to a different tax bracket. So
we got we got 100 from Melanie and 100 from Steven. They could pull those together if you show them the list. I think they joined after you showed the list. If they can agree on, because we got to take off the Tony chugging a beer now.
So each one, you got to go through each one of them, and then once the list is cleared off, the list resets.
All right, so I have chugged a beer.
Yep, cross that bad boy off.
All right, boom.
All right.
There are your options. Oh, we have a pick.
So, Melanie, if you agree to that, that can be our next one here.
I love it.
What is love?
I love it. Yes.
Phil's. Yes, there it is. All right, we'll give Phil a minute to get the lyrics pulled up and get that ready.
Make sure I get the right fucking lyrics this time. Jesus.
While we're doing that and Phil's getting prepped for it, drop in the chat. What's your favorite Christmas movie? This is something I've kind of wanted to do, is like do some movie reviews like down the road, which I've watched a lot of movies in the past. But if you think that there is the quintessential Christmas movie out there that's not Die Hard, because everybody's fucking watched it, like what's this random gem out there that people need to watch for Christmas? Because I need a new Christmas movie because I'm sick and tired of watching the same shit every year, except for Die Hard. I'll watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Elf. I'll watch Elf again.
Give me just a minute. I want to make sure I get
what's the other one with Dennis Leary?
I have something for you. Which movie?
The one with Dennis Leary, the Christmas movie.
Oh,
where he breaks into the house.
The Ref.
Yeah, The Ref and Bad Santa. Okay, so there's a few I'll watch.
I do have a mid-i-file karaoke video of that song pulled up, Phil. If you would prefer to use that.
If you want background noise,
I suppose. All
right.
Hang on, I also got my own lyrics.
Let's see. We got some movies coming in here. The Grinch with Jim Carrey. That was okay. I did see that one. Gremlins, because kids haven't seen. That's a fucking.
It's the Grinch with Jim Carrey was better than I expected it to be, but that's because my expectations were
didn't have
incredibly low. Yeah. Like.
Is this the one that's going to give us our next strike, Tony?
No, it's a mid-i-file. So
actually, I do have a license for Carafun, so if they did, hey, we're good.
All right.
I used to use this during karaoke days, way back when I was a DJ.
See, we're golden then.
Yeah, we're golden. All right.
All righty. Are we ready?
And yes.
I have a feeling. Is this going to sync up okay?
Yes.
Probably.
Well,
not.
We're going to find out.
I think it's going to be like a second and a half off, and Phil's
Which
not going to.
It's going to be awesome for the audience at home.
It's going to be great for the audience.
What is love? Baby, no. Oh, stop.
It's way off. It's way off. Stop it. Just stop it.
Stop.
All right.
That and it's some lame motherfucker with a voice that ain't even half as good as mine. So, no. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. No, I don't know why you're not fair. I give you my love, but you don't care. So what is right? What is wrong? Give me a sign. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Oh, I don't know what I can. My ears, please. You know what, Peapod? You go fuck yourself. I can't go on. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Well, and then it's like, whoa.
Yeah. The rest of it's unnecessary. This ain't love.
This ain't love. Well, you know what? You know what? Fuck you people. Goddamn.
Yeah, yanked up. Forget the news. This show's ran by the audience. Yeah, that's
yes,
okay.
This show truly is run by the audience. This show is made possible by you. And yes, there is no extent to which I will not humiliate myself on the air for you. I was wanting to listen to the whole song because there was a few verses I forgot. But you know what? I'm just going off the
You
hip.
did way better than last week's Rick Roll. We got to redo Rick Roll one of these times.
Oh, I totally forgot how everything other than never gonna give you up. It's like we've all fucking heard that 6,000 times. And you know the rules, and so do I.
Remember when I was that karaoke? Somebody dared me to sing that for karaoke one night.
Yeah.
I rocked that shit.
But no, if you want me to sing like a virgin, folks, you're going to have to donate enough stars to go through the rest of this entire list. Start it up again, folks. So, hey, this is how we do it here at the Dog and Chicken Show, Big Buckin' Empire on YouTube. You better be subscribed.
Cross out the next one there.
Bill has to sing your choice of a song. I'm waiting for somebody to send me some song I have never heard before in my life, and you're just going to see my eyes go wide and like, what? Oh, no.
That was basically every night at the bar.
Yes, Lynn, I see your comment in Facebook, and it looks like it's working.
Yeah.
Some people having problems with Facebook tonight. That's okay.
Oh, I got problems with Facebook.
Everybody's got problems with Facebook. Even Mark Zuckerberg's got problems with Facebook nowadays.
All right.
Keep fucking Congress all the goddamn time over this website.
Keep dropping Christmas things in there. If you find that one gem or you think of a gem movie, drop it in there because I want some homework. I'd like to go find a movie I haven't watched yet. So far, I've seen all of those. We'll go ahead and get into Nothing Works on Facebook. Correct. Except for Dog and Chicken Show. Seems to work great.
Yeah.
Works great on Facebook. It does. We'll get into our first story, and this might bring the mood down a little bit because this is sadly a poor development in the case for Julian Assange. One of those ones that we've been following for quite some time here. I gotta get this added. British court rules Julian Assange can be extradited to the U.S.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this could be bad. British appeals court has handed the United States a major victory in its efforts to bring WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange to trial, overturning a lower court ruling that had blocked his extradition out of fear he would commit suicide while he was in suicide.
Yeah,
he would commit suicide while in U.S. prison. The judge's ruling opens the door for
Epstein.
All right.
Little son. Epstein didn't kill himself. Oh, sorry, guys. Just a little something in my throat.
Judge's ruling opens the door for Assange, who has been holed up in British prison while awaiting the decision, to be flown to the U.S. to face charges that he disclosed classified documents, harmful to national security, in violation of World War I area Espionage Act, which that's a whole nother topic. We could dig into Espionage Act if we wanted to. Last paragraph here. But then that will happen. But when that will happen is far from clear. Calling the ruling highly disturbing, one of Assange's lawyers said his legal team will appeal to the British Supreme Court, suggesting that the extradition battle in London could drag on for months, if not longer, before U.S. courts get to decide his fate. So he's not gonna suicide himself just yet. We got a little time here where Assange can fight back and stay in British prison. Yes, check out Westland 4 at TikTok. What thoughts on this? This was a scary development when we first saw it, that the British were just going to give Assange up and send him straight over to the U.S. And we all know what happens when a high-profile person gets thrown into maximum security lockup prison. They just get thrown on suicide watch, have guards check on them every hour, and somehow still kill themselves. And the camera shut off.
Yeah, this is for people who've been following and supporting Julian Assange. This is just absolutely devastating news. This is Julian Assange has been trying to avoid being extradited to the United States since 2012. This has basically been the whole idea is keep him out of the United States was what his supporters were trying to accomplish. Now, to this opens up all kinds of different questions because Julian Assange is an Australian citizen. I wonder, what jurisdiction do we actually have here? But it seems like American, the American hegemony has shown itself quite clearly. To me, I think.
Holy shit! Okay, I got to catch up.
Yeah, this is one of those.
Hold on, we got some stars things that are popping up. Sorry. All right, so Justin sends, get this out of the way. So chicken, cunt rant, Tony, meme of me, and mute Phil. So that's 600 stars.
Holy shit.
Lynn
now,
sent,
Justin, regardless, you're a piece of shit, but good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, and Lynn sent 100 on top of it. So he was short, but he wanted a Fauci rant. So Lynn, if you have another 100, you can clear out another one on the list, and I'll just use the Fauci rant towards Justin's. And then Tony, if you want to update the list, and Tyler sent another 100. I don't know, is that to tack on with Lynn's to do something else? I don't know. It's 200 people to get one of the goddamn things off the list.
Tyler says he's got Lynn.
All right, he's backing up Lynn.
So I need to cross off the cunt rant.
Yep.
What else?
So Phil's gonna get muted for a minute, right?
2 minutes.
Was that 2 minutes? Is that what it's on there?
Yep,
Yeah.
2 minutes. Okay.
And then you have to make a meme of who was it? What was the comment? I gotta go back and look now. Tony, a meme of Justin yanked.
Okay. Got it.
Alrighty.
And it said after the wiki guy story. All right, so we get to finish this story, and then we'll present the meme. I'll have a cunt rant, and we can mute Phil while we're doing all that. Perfect. Now I have to I need to pull this goddamn thing up on my screen here. Jesus, I keep missing the stars because I'm not running the virtual camera tonight, so I'm not noticing them.
Now this is a free song, but this is from years ago. What's next, WikiLeaks? We cannot wait to know. The cat is out of the bag, so on with the show. Our friends are thin-skinned, feckless, and vain, with another just crazy and another just strange. Don't corner Merkel, she'll become tenacious. She's risk-averse and rarely creative. What's next, WikiLeaks? What's next, WikiLeaks? What's next? Well, don't stop now. We're on the edge of our seat. Yes, folks. It's called the WikiLeaks Samba. You can find it on YouTube. Great song. And also a great place that you can find on TikTok, KOE Nation, also on TikTok, folks. Check them out. But yes, as somebody that does really believe in free speech, this is devastating news. This is just... because Because let's be frank, we all know, but we don't really want to say why Julian shouldn't go to the United States. Now, I think for the last several years, the world just kind of said, like for the last 8 years, the entire world's like, yeah, Julian, we just kind of like knowing where you are at all times from here on. If you're in this embassy, fine. We at least know where you are at all times going forward. And then over time, I guess the people that were in power that he had insurance on apparently weren't in power anymore, and so he got pulled out of that embassy.
Yeah. Tony, what are your thoughts while I switch my camera around and get this all fixed so I can actually watch what the hell's going on?
Yeah, this is one of those things where we're going to be like, okay, who's going to put him on the death pool for 2022? Because this is just a matter of time.
Ouch.
Speaking of that, do we need to do some updates to the death pool?
Yeah, we did have Bob Dole passed away, and I think a few people had a hit
Bob
there.
Dole.
Did you ever find my list, T?
Yeah, it's all on Discord.
Okay, cool.
Which one was Phil on Discord?
I don't know. We had it posted in there. I don't think he was in it. I don't remember, but his list was posted. We'll have to. Yeah, we do need to update it though.
Gotcha.
We'll have to pull them all up. We'll have to be prepared to do that.
Well, why would we ever be prepared for anything?
I don't know.
That is not how we roll.
Now, my mom, she got in on it, and it's kind of funny. Her list is like all actors and actresses from like the 40s and 50s, and like some of them from like the 30s. Like they were all like in their 90s. So it was like this. If you combine this list, you have almost 1,000 years of age with these 10 people. Yeah, even if you don't win this year, just roll it over next year. You're eventually going to have a year where you just clean up on that one. So
that's what I'm doing.
All right, I think I got my virtual cam fixed, so hopefully now I'll see the stars pop up as they go.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, I really worry. I did like the image that was posted on that story there of R.I.P. British Justice 1215 to 2021. Thorderson lied.
I'd say they took all the guns from the British in the 90s, so that guy's being a little optimistic there.
Oh no, Justin just posted. You can find me at myspace.com/ballticklers.
Speaking of Justin, I did send you the meme he requested.
Hey. And there's 200 stars coming in from Tyler Williams for me to take a shot.
Shot.
All right, I got to do a cunt rant and a shot. So any final thoughts here on Julian Assange?
This sucks. I feel for you, Julian.
Oh, I need a shot glass. God damn it. Hold on. I got to grab a shot glass.
Rock and roll. Well, while he's doing that, I'm just going to do some quick shameless self-promotion plugs here. This is, I put it in all the chats. Give it a click, folks. KOE Nation on YouTube, so you can follow me, Phil KOE, for all of your KOE content. Give me a subscribe. You know it's the right thing to do. We're on a subscriber drive over at KOE Nation. Join me in the drive to 500 subscribers on YouTube, and then head right on over to Twitch for another drive to 5. Folks, you know it's the right thing to do. And because I did say Twitch, we all need to take a drink.
Oh, on top of everything. Fuck yeah. All right.
Oh, yes, everybody. Easy way to get to all those links that Phil just mentioned at the Linktree link. Linktree Big Bucket.
Son of a bitch. Tyler sent another 200 stars. Phil, cut a promo.
Shit.
All right, we're making it through the list, so Phil's gonna have to sing here again.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Well, that's a promo.
Here's your shot.
Oh,
yeah.
What did you take?
I had this still sitting handy. Yeah. Loop River, Nebraska Straight Bourbon Whiskey for all you Nebraska folk.
Nice, nice,
good stuff.
So, I was about to say
that's the last thing on the list. So
yeah, we gotta do these.
We gotta do so. All right, mute me, and then I'll cut a promo.
Yeah.
Tyler, give me something good here.
So anyway, I got to do this Fauci route.
And Phil is
Rant.
muted.
So, all right. So Omicron, I saw this story today. This fucking cunt Fauci, he comes in there talking about him and the experts going to run through and talk about how, 32,000 people expect to see Christmas and New Year's this year. But those 32,000 will not live to see Christmas or New Year's because of Omicron. If that's your public health officials and your public health experts that are fucking telling you some weird fucking crazy shit like that, fuck you. Fuck you and fuck Phil's little bear. I kind of want to take a shot and stab that bear right now. Because that bear's kind of a cunt on top of Fauci. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
I was only supposed to call Fauci a cunt, right?
Well, no, I mean...
How would you like to be told? You're one of 32,000. 32,000 people are probably going to die before the first of the year anyway, right?
Don't
right?
32,000 people die like every single minute.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but, some of them are going to have Omicron. You heartless bastard. Put on your mask and take your 4th fucking shot. Jesus Christ, I can't believe you aren't following the science. I am science. That's the creepiest fucking thing Fauci's fucking done in the last fucking month and a half. This whole I am science. What kind of fucking evil cartoon fucking villain are we fucking making out of health officials these days? That not elected health officials, bureaucrats. Bureaucrats that get in the way that cause you fucking heavy medical bills and fucking problems and red tape that you got to cut through just to get something fucking done in this goddamn country. This guy was the enemy of the left forever, and now he's their fucking sweetheart. Fuck this. Fuck Fauci. Fuck you if you like Fauci. You're all cunts.
And Phil's back.
Yes. And
we want a promo of Justin Chris. And as that's happening, Chicken, pull up the meme I made.
All right.
Okay, let me find it.
So, folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, gather round because you need to know about the one, the only, Justin Chris. Yes, folks, this man, this myth, this legend of the Yanked Up podcast, of Yanked Up Studios, a man that you need to follow, a man that you need to know, a man that you need to associate with, a man that you need to get acquainted with, one of the greats, one of the Incredibles. Oh, good Lord, heavenly God.
He's getting married tomorrow.
I can't, yes, I was going to do on a positive note, but that is awful right there. But folks, yes, Justin, tomorrow, what I do have to say for you, my good sir, is, folks, are you ready? Yes, folks. Are you ready? Because Justin, tomorrow. Oh, let's get ready to numshow. Yes, Justin, tomorrow. Good luck to you, good sir, with all these fucking fine folks. This fine gentleman will be the man who will be the master of ceremonies, the master of nuptiality, the master of weddingness. Tony G, folks. This is going to happen. Justin Chris, Tony G, tomorrow. The wedding, it will happen tomorrow. Be there, especially you, Tony G. You have to be there. You really actually are required to be there. Justin, be there. Folks, this is going to be an incredible
Yeah, Justin's kind of required to be there too.
Just got banned from Yanked, and you just got banned from all comments.
All for saying shit?
Oh, boo!
Oh, Facebook, you suck.
God, Facebook does suck. And yes, Facebook, you suck. Justin Chris is better than Facebook.
True.
I think
and
Phil just
promo.
I think Phil just made it sound like Justin and I are getting married tomorrow.
Well, isn't that what's happening?
Lifelong partners.
Way to ruin it.
Sorry.
This beautiful ceremony.
I don't even know where to
beautiful
go.
Commitment ceremony. An affirmation of life. But no, Tony, you will be the officiant. You will be the man officiating this tomorrow, and this is gonna go down.
Oh, that is fascinating.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. He said it several times. Yeah.
And here's the thing.
Lynn's like Morpheus in the Matrix. Second Matrix. I am still here!
Well, that's the thing I don't get is the rules aren't even evenly applied on social media, which is what just makes it awful.
I had it this week on TikTok, and drink for the drink word.
God damn it!
But I had it on my TT this week. I was trying to be careful. I was trying to be good because I've been trying to get to 1,000, and I get there. But I did have a video that offended some algorithm bot because Jennifer Aniston was in a bikini in one of the screenshots I had on the video. So apparently,
how does she still look that good?
She's a vampire, I'm assuming.
Oh,
I like The Onion. They said like the witch that granted her eternal youth did really well, but because of her eternal youth, that also means that she will never have a lasting relationship or children.
Well, that was dark.
I guess you just turned blue, Tony.
Blue.
That was terrible for the audience.
We just dated ourselves horribly more than anything else. We're like, wow. So how was the late 90s, guys?
It was the best.
It was fantastic.
It was
the literal best. Like
it was
never been anything better.
Okay, should we move
moderate
on?
at times?
So
I feel like we should finish something before we move on.
We've cleared the list. What's left to be finished? Is there anything left on there? I took my shot. I did my rant. Tony, did you chugged a beer? You made a meme. Yeah. What's left? Phil did the promo and got muted and sang. So the list is clear. Is everybody's
been cleared?
Is everybody's finances? Everything's been paid for. We're good.
Yep. I believe we are squared.
Okay. So the list is back open, folks. Anything you choose is fair game moving forward. I'm going to jump into our next story. This is one that's been widely publicized over the last couple days. You've probably seen it. We've talked about this before. We knew this was going to be an issue, and it's going to continue to be a big issue as we move forward. Here we go. Penn trans swimmer's teammate speaks out as Leah Thomas smashes more records. So Leah Thomas was a former male, has transitioned to female as a swimmer. From what I understand, I don't know that much about the story because I honestly don't care that much about some of this stuff, but was actually a pretty good male swimmer. Did lose a lot of muscle mass and has sized down quite a bit, but is just demolishing and beating records by 38 seconds. Now, if you ever watch like swimming in Olympics or any of this stuff, that's a big fucking amount. Yes, John. Okay, horrible story to pull you up in the middle of this, but check out John. He was actually doing a live sketch of comic books tonight. It was fucking cool. I popped in. I wasn't able to stick around very long because we were getting ready to start our show. Awesome stuff. I love what he does. He explains how he's drawing it and what the character is. Like it's really fun to watch.
Yeah,
anyway.
And like I just like everything that they're doing over at Legacy Comics. Comics with an X, by the way. I'm really looking forward to when their stuff comes out. I'm just gonna go out and buy it retail just because it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Hell yeah. And you can donate. Exactly. Legacy Comics with an X. Go check them out. They have a Facebook page, and they also have a GoFund or a jump. What? It's not Jumpstarter. What's it called? Kickstart. They got a Kickstarter. I think they just hit $6 or $7 grand on there.
And a Jumpstarter too.
And while we're shilling for John, we might as well mention for Heather. I believe she's got a book coming out next year.
Yep.
Yes.
So, and she's also already a published author. So just type in her name actually right there as it appears in Amazon, and you will find her books.
Good salt of the earth, people. Even though they're from New York, I give them some cred.
Give them a pass. Wow. Give them a pass.
Anyway, back to the story here. University of Pennsylvania transgender swimmer Leah Thomas, who spent 3 years at Ivy League school swimming as a male. Oh, shit. I just got... okay, that was just a like on the stream. We're good. I just getting the death look from...
Eric Burdwin.
Ivy League as a male has been smashing female pool records. Friction has been building within the team, according to Penn female swimmer, who said she feared for ability to find employment, and there's some stars. Tyler Williams, 200. Let's see what the comment says. He's starting to list over. According to a Penn State female swimmer who said she feared for her ability to find employment after graduating from college for sharing her honest opinion about transgender teammates. For that reason, Outkick is granting her an anonymous. Whatever. She's getting to be anonymous.
Listen to the song once. You guys keep going.
You go for it.
Okay. Thomas' latest round of swimming record destruction came at a 3-day meet in Akron, Ohio, where numerous pool, meet, and program records weren't just destroyed, but lowered to a point where they may never be broken again. Friday, the Ivy League 500 freestyle record was broken. Saturday, Thomas set the nation's best time in 200 freestyle, which also destroyed pool, meet, and pen program records. In 1650 freestyle final, Thomas didn't just win and set a new program, pool, and meet records. It was totally annihilated. Penn's Anna Kalindazi finished in second place, 38 seconds behind Thomas. This goes back into the we've talked about this several times. You want to transition. You want to none of this. Most of us really don't care. Most people are like, "Do you, boo?" But when you come up and this is a college athlete.
Yeah,
you've had the better part of your upbringing with high testosterone as a male and performed at a high level as a male. And then transition within, and I think it says it somewhere in here, but it was within less than 12 months, transition to a female. You still have the bone structure. You still have the, sure, you might have lost some of that muscle. You might have lost some of that testosterone, but it's still there. It's still there. Not much to know here. Trans women have 26 pounds more muscle mass than cis women, in quotations. Yeah. I don't know why this is still an issue. I don't know why they haven't just made a separate league.
Well,
that's the only way to get out of this.
That's the problem, though. We're too early on in this situation to make a separate league, because if we do that, then they're going to cry segregation, and it's going to be, well, you're putting us in our own little place, and you're not accepting us, and you're not acknowledging us, and it'll just be a giant fucking ordeal. So I think it's too early to
what do you think the overall outcome's going to be? There's going to be
eventually stuff like this.
There's going to be a transgender men and transgender women class. That's what it's going to end up being.
Yes, eventually. But you have to have enough of these instances stack up for people to determine that it's a big enough of an issue.
How many more?
I don't know, but I think we're still years away before that happens. But yes, eventually, I think you're exactly right. Eventually, there will have to be adjustments made, and we'll have to segregate a little bit in this.
Meanwhile, fucking baseball players have asterisks next to their names because they smoked some drugs.
Yeah, isn't that nice? But on a plus side,
some of these people cut their penis off.
Well, now we know what the difference between cutting off your testicles does. Apparently, it makes you a really fast swimmer.
You know, the friction. The friction, I get it. Justin Chris, stars coming in. What's it say? If it doesn't, okay, let's try this out for the show. Shit. Okay, he's trying to get banned again.
Justin, don't get banned the night before your wedding.
And he sent 350 stars and didn't tell us what to use them for.
But now he can't tell us because he's going to get banned.
Son of a bitch. Justin, no! He'll jump over to YouTube if he actually did get banned.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Oh, so you got banned for something else then?
All right. Well, now we know.
Oh. Okay, Phil, are you ready, sir?
Oh, God, about as ready as I'm going to be.
All right.
So, all right, I got through at least a little bit of this, folks. I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. Didn't know how lost I was until I found you. I was beat, incomplete. I've been had, I was sad and blue, but you made me feel. Yeah, you made me feel shiny and new, like a virgin. Hey, touched for the very first time, like a virgin. When your heart beats next to mine, like a virgin. Touched for the very first time, like a virgin. When your heart beats next to mine. That's as far as I could get on that one, guys. I'm so sorry.
Fair enough.
Like a virgin.
Hey.
Yes.
Yes,
Steven,
you're right,
voice of
Stephen.
a generation.
I am the voice of a
Absolutely.
generation, the voice of this generation and every generation
It's a
preceding.
song about a huge cock.
It pretty much is. It's like once you realize it, that's totally what it's about. And Quentin Tarantino pretty much just.
So
had
Justin,
that
you're
one
at 400
right.
with that.
Oh, good Lord. So
Justin gets to pick 2. What's our list at now?
Oh boy! All right,
I'll get the
so
next story ready while you.
we
That
have
was
crossed
painful.
off Phil Singh, and the rest is open.
That's where we're at. Okay. Phil wanted to talk about this story.
Random Facts by the Don. Dr. Seuss wrote Green Eggs and Ham on a bet. His editor didn't think that he could write a book in 50 words or less. And there's 50 words exactly in Green Eggs and Ham.
Jesus Christ.
thank God.
Oh,
I mean,
shit. Tyler just sent 1,000 stars.
What the
Oh
fuck?
no!
Oh no.
Oh.
All
let's see
right.
what he-
So,
getting
Justin,
muted
Justin,
here
you
in a
get
second.
2 off of the list. You get the first pick, and then Tyler is going to clear the rest of the board.
Guess I'll go get a beer.
Well, you do that, chicken. You pull up this story.
Yeah, we'll go through this story while you guys hash it out in the chat on what our fate shall be.
You bastard.
So AOC says ban politicians. What is going on? Why is there a noise? I don't know where the noise is coming from.
Yeah,
Sorry.
mute my. Oh, that's on your end, yo.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what happened there.
Well, while you're
Okay. AOC says ban politicians from owning stock. This is from BreadTube.tv. So this has come up. Kyle Kalinski's mentioned this. In June 2018, rules passed by the House Ethics Committee required members of Congress to disclose ownership of crypto assets holdings worth at least $1,000 in their annual disclosures. Not a surprise, then the Democratic Socialist doesn't believe policymakers should be able to hold financial assets in order to remain impartial because we have access to its sensitive information and upcoming policy. I do not believe members of Congress should hold/trade individual stock, and I choose not to hold any so I can remain impartial about policy making, AOC wrote on Instagram, answering the question about if she held any crypto. I also extend that the digital assets currencies. So the answer is no, because I want my job as ethically and impartial as I can, she added. So this point about ethics and impartiality is an important one because lawmakers trading on non-public information has been open secret for years. AOC herself has said it is absolutely wild that members of Congress are allowed to trade stock while in office. We've seen a bunch of this shit with Nancy Pelosi and her husband. Nancy Pelosi makes, $200,000 a year, and she's worth what, $250 million now in the last fucking 10 years. So
if I may here real quick, this is one of those things that I keep telling people on the right, that you ignore AOC at your own risk, because This is what I mean by tremendously good persuasion. Because when you bring this to anybody on the right, they'll be like, fuck yeah. Because just for the reasons you talked about, Nancy Pelosi and her tremendous corruption. And Tony, you're Mr. Moderate in the middle. I'm betting this is just like music to your fucking ears, that if you're going to be elected into government, you shouldn't have certain financial access to financial instruments because that's just rife with corruption. And it's one of those ideas, like I would even be okay with maybe even raising their pay a little bit, or at least have it like tied to GDP or in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, I like, even if you don't like the mechanics of it, the persuasion.
That was really good.
Nice. The persuasion aspect is just, it's 5 stars. It's amazing persuasion, and that's why I keep saying she might be the president someday.
It's something that's insanely appealing to people on both sides, because there's people on both sides that are looking at, especially now, the career politicians like Joe Biden, who've been in there for almost 50 years, who are so rich. It's insanity. Bob Dole, for God's sake. Nancy Pelosi. All these people who have oozing amounts of wealth out of every orifice of their body. I understand that, you know, you're going to take advantage of a situation, but being in the positions that you are and being able to amass that amount of money and not giving 2 shits about the people below you that you're supposed to serve. Yeah, there's people on both sides. There's people in the middle that can look at this and go, yeah, maybe that should be hindered just a little bit. Hey, give back instead of taking away. So yeah, of course it sounds appealing, but to just generally say it without having any actual formidable plan that's actually going to do anything, that it's just more buzz talk. So,
well, that's what the beauty of it. She gets all the credit.
Yeah, you're
for
right.
Doing it without having to actually do anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's persuasion 101. She's great at it. She looks good doing it. That's the appealing part. She sounds good. She says the right things. People hear it. So yeah, of course, it's very.
Can I have my cunt rant? Because I'm assuming that's one of the things on the list there. Especially,
yes.
I want my cunt rant to be about.
And
AOC.
I will take my mute now. So.
All right, Phil has been muted. That is off the list.
Should we take our shot and your chugging of your beer?
Why don't you do your rant, and then I'll do that.
Okay, so I kind of listened to what Phil just said there. I was kind of zoning out and like sniffing bourbon, but you know, as I sit here and I see AOC, this is what the left is good at. They're good at pandering. They're fantastic at this pandering. They tell you what you want to hear, even those of you with a sensible mindset that aren't shifted over to this crazy world of a different reality that the left seems to live in, to where, you know, Jesse Smollett, which we'll get to later, should be held up as a hero. This is the world that some of these people live in, including AOC. And when they try to pander to you that, Lynn just posted it up. Even Jeff Peskoff would say, yeah, these fucking people should not be making millions of dollars on fucking stocks when they are embedded into the policy making. This sounds so corrupt. It sounds so bad. But you have to see through this. What AOC said wasn't necessarily a bad thing if it wasn't for all the shit she said before this. This lady is nothing but a scum, trash, fucking like collage of bullshit. Like everything she's ever said has been only, most of the time, not everything, but most of the time, has been set in front of you to fuel hatred towards one another. She is not somebody that brings people together. She is not somebody that tries to build constituencies. She is not somebody that tries to elevate lower class people at all. That is not what she wants. She wants everybody equal in the socialist mind frame. She doesn't want your life to be better. If you live in a socialist mindset, she's running, or she's the representative of like Brooklyn or Queens or one of the poorest fucking areas in our entire goddamn country that's been hit hardest with fucking COVID, had more elderly people thrown in nursing homes by her governor, and she didn't say a fucking word to stick up for those constituents. She hasn't said a fucking word about the fucking 10,000 jobs that she fucking gave away when Amazon got kicked the fuck out of there by her doing She's not trying to provide jobs or better pay for anybody. She is pandering. That's all she does is pander. She is nothing more than a fucking mouthpiece for the fucking left-wing party. She has done nothing but change the names of post offices and courthouses and parks. She is worthless. She can change shit on paper, but she can't change shit in your life. And if you haven't realized that and you think AOC is some great goddamn saint, then you're a cunt and so is she.
Bam. All right.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No. That was lovely. Wow. All right, Phil. Top that with a promo about your dog merch.
Oh God, you get to do a promo about your dogs? I got a slow clap on that one. Thank you.
Yeah, my 2 minutes just gets up while chickens. Oh, and yeah, you better do that shot.
Yep.
And while he's taking that shot, folks, you
It's
should
done.
all give a Phil Bear or a Phil KOE dog a shot this Christmas, folks. Like I said earlier, this Christmas, show someone that you care about them. Show them, give them the greatest gift of all, the greatest gift that could ever be conceived. Second only, just fucking barely greater than the gift of life is the gift of Phil KOE for Christmas. Just think of your loved ones being able to snuggle up with Phil KOE, being able to snuggle up with this beautiful face this Christmas morn when they wake up and they look under the tree to see Phil KOE underneath that Christmas tree and the Yuletide joy that will overcome everyone in your house, in your neighborhood, in your town, your city, your state, your nation, the entire fucking world. When you have, yes, and this is the address right here, KOEnation-myspreadshop.com, where you can get KOE Bear. This is the dog of extreme. There's also the bear of extreme, folks. This is what you need this Christmas for anybody that might be in your life. If you need to really show them how much you care, you show them through extremeness. You show like this is simply the greatest gift that could ever be bestowed is this beautiful, gorgeous mug that you get to look at every single day, staring back at you. And then it's also got the KOE Nation logo on the back, so you know that this is the actual dog of extreme for you, the dog of extreme for me, the dog of extreme for anybody out there that might need some present this Christmas. Make sure that your kids are not sad this Christmas. Make sure that you have the happiest family that could ever be in all existence. Give them the gift of extreme. And also, ho, 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 and a Merry Christmas. Woo!
Oh, that was beautiful, Phil.
Thank you.
I got, my eyes are tearing up a little bit.
I know.
No,
It is
not gonna
it's
lie.
beautiful. It's
Not
beautiful.
gonna lie.
That went for a while.
All right, so we
2 minutes.
Tony, you got to chug a beer. What else do we got left to do?
I had to make a meme. It's coming your way.
Okay, and then we can move on to our next story, I assume. I see
So,
message.
yeah, I
from
think we're gonna have to
Tony.
limit this to a 2 beer chug per show thing. So
Oh, no.
just
no.
stick it
Sorry.
out. I have a
If they
wedding
pay
to
the
officiate
tax, Steve.
tomorrow, so let's be cordial.
And
about
you've
this.
got a podcast to cast right now, T. We
Some
don't make the
asshole decided
rules.
to
We
get
just make
married
them
the
up.
day after
And then
the podcast.
people-
These are the rules, and we make them up as we go. Okay.
And that's what I was
All
calling
right.
an audible there.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
This is what Phil does after the show.
Pretty much just lay in my belt. Well, the difference is that that guy's got clothes on.
Well, yeah.
Like,
mean,
look
I
at
didn't
my
wanna-
Yeah, I was gonna
beautiful
say Phil's
belt.
usually naked in this.
Oh, my beautiful belt. Yes. Like,
I didn't
or
wanna get
basically,
banned.
Tony, that was our backyard wrestling fed when we were 12.
That was exactly our backyard wrestling days.
Ziggy zaggy. Oh,
Oh,
okay,
oh,
fast
oh.
clap. Lynn wants a
Ziggy.
fast clap.
I think that's for my awesome rant. But all right, on 3,
Yes.
Ziggy Zaggy. Ziggy
Ziggy
Zaggy,
Zaggy,
Ziggy Zaggy, oi, oi, oi.
Ziggy
Ziggy
Zaggy,
Zaggy,
Ziggy
Ziggy
Zaggy,
Zaggy,
oi, oi, oi.
Ziggy Zaggy. It's supposed to be 3 Ziggy Zaggies.
Fucking dick.
Woo.
Good job,
Nice.
brother. All right.
Apparently, it's a new thing where like
That cleared the list again?
God, I hope not.
Not even. But it's a thing like on some lefty YouTubers and stuff. Like they talk about how awful the Man Show is, and like how it's like they're 20 years from in the future now pretending to not get the joke. And I've actually seen some of these videos, and like it's pretty funny that the kids now think, "Oh, Man Show's so awful." So when we try to do the Ziggy Zaggy, there's so many people out there that's just, "Oh, how could you do that?" All right.
That's why I like doing it. Okay, so the girls jumping on trampolines, like that is kind of a sexist, like kind of like misogynistic thing. I agree, but it doesn't mean I don't like it.
Well, yeah.
It's like,
Well, thank you, Tyler.
Well, no,
We do
that's-
rock. We're pretty awesome. So
That's what I'm trying to
I was
think
about to
back,
say,
Phil, we're pretty awesome.
so it's like I don't need to be drinking all these beers, motherfucker. I just had to sing "Like a Virgin" by fucking Madonna, and you're
Oh, I'm
complaining
sorry.
about a
How's
little
your gut?
sudsy water. What's
How's your gut after singing? for
well,
that song?
I've taken 2 shots. Tony's chugged 2 beers. Andy's drinking whiskey. So
I've
like,
just
Phil had
been
to-
sipping on
Phil
this
had
same.
to cut a promo about a teddy bear. Oh,
and sing a couple songs.
Hey,
And
not all
not
heroes wear
talk.
capes,
And not talk
motherfuckers.
for fucking 4 minutes
Not
so
all
far.
heroes wear capes.
Fuck you, Phil.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
I think Lynn was right. We've got to make the.
We got to make Phil drink something. We need to get some tequila or,
Jesus
or
fuck. Like-
something going
Okay,
on. For,
there you go. I'm gonna make a banner real quick here. You just
Oh, fuck off. No, you can't just. No. You don't get to just add the list all willy nilly.
no. This is just. a
Well, I
simple
didn't
thing.
agree to the
This is
list.
a dope-
Neither did Tony. You
thing.
guys Tony just made up the list and we went with it. So
I know, but now it is set in stone. It is the law.
no,
There's
it's not.
precedent.
We
This is
make
how
up the
governments
rules
act-
as we go.
This is how governments work, folks.
This isn't a
Is we just
government.
have
This
some
is fucking the
some
internet.
No, you
This
have
is
some
the internet.
rules?
Oh my
fuck
God.
you, Tony.
No.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Oh
take that
my
off the
God.
screen. Even I know
Right.
that's not a good thing.
500
It's a
stars
great
to
thing.
make Phil take a shot of gin. Tony, you suck ass.
Phil said it. He just said it.
God damn it.
That's
That
what.
is
Okay, you
And while
you
everybody's
girls,
watching TikTok, all these
You-
guys.
you girls,
Drink
fight
to
that
set
one
TikTok.
out. I'm staying out of this one.
I think
I-
we need to increase the price on that at least.
Okay, hang on. Let me jump it up a little bit.
Okay.
Because, I mean, like, I'm not taking a.
Phil
I'm not
hates
taking-
gin. If you guys
Yeah,
don't know,
I fucking hate gin. It's my least favorite spirit.
oh, went up 100.
God damn you, Tony. I was thinking maybe like, 1,000 stars or something like that to make me take a shot of gin. But God, you suck ass.
I'm gonna
400
feel
stars, I
lovely
just chugged
tomorrow,
2 beers.
guys. Thanks. Yeah, Justin.
Yep.
That's what. Hey, stop making me chug beer.
Yeah,
No.
dick.
If
Fair-
you're making me drink gin, you're drinking all the fucking beers, you fuck.
It's like
You're
what's
drinking-
Phil always say? Turnabout's fair play. Be
Yep.
careful.
All right. So I'm like, all right, check it. Like I'm doing it live on air. Explain to me how to donate these stars on Facebook. And just
Yeah.
break down the process, and then suddenly it's like a profile not Phil KOE, and it's my profile pic, but with like a Kurt Handlebar mustache on the picture. Like not Phil KOE donates 200 stars to make Tony drink a beer. Fuck you.
All right, next story. Prosecutors argue Kim Potter violated her training when she fatally shot Dante Wright. So if you don't remember what this story was, this happened towards the end of last summer. It says April. So this was this was just this last April in 2021. This was like one of those police shootings. We just got okay, Tony just liked the stream. Okay, we're good. So this is one of those police shootings
Fuck you.
that like we started seeing like COVID's coming back. Protests and riots were finally dying down. It's April. We're like, oh my God, 2021. Maybe we're coming out of this alive. And then some fucking idiot cop in fucking Minnesota, of all goddamn places, in the middle of Minneapolis, Brooklyn Center, goes, taser, 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 and pulls out a gun and fucking shoots a black guy. All of us watched this video in horror going, how do you pull a, like, you could tell watching the video, she screams, taser, 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 that she's going to tase this guy, and then she pulls out her gun and fucking shoots this guy. It was an accident, as far as we can tell on video. But now she's on trial right now for fatally shooting Dante Wright. This is a very unfortunate case for this police officer, because we'll get into the juicy Smollett here in a minute, but I really think she might deserve a little bit of jail time for this. She ended another person's life with her irresponsibility. I don't think she meant to do it.
No, I don't think so.
But I still think you have to pay some consequences for that. If you are gonna hold the power and privilege of a police officer and the law, you represent the law, you represent the courts. If you're gonna be that person, you gotta grab the right weapon. Like,
how comparable can we make this to the Alec Baldwin situation?
Well,
I think Alec Baldwin should be in jail right now.
Like, I'm curious, how familiar are you guys with the Oscar Grant case? This happened many, many years ago. And Oscar Grant, he was a 22-year-old man. He was handcuffed with his hands behind his back, laying on the ground, and he just shifted a little bit like this. He was laying on his stomach on the ground, handcuffed. And the officer claimed he was pulling for his taser, but he ends up pulling his gun, shooting him in the back, and ultimately killing him. And in that case, that officer ended up doing 2 years. So, but that was like over 10 years ago. So he's
was it an accident? Did the officer say he accidentally pulled it?
He that was his defense, and that was his claim. I
think 2 years might be. I mean, it's hard to justify the time frame, but I think some people deserve some jail time.
The difference as a cop.
In the heat of the moment, it's hard to imagine that.
Dude, though. I mean, it's not like this is like they're drawing on you. They're rushing you. They're attacking
so
you.
Dante Wright, they didn't have subdued, though.
Right. But to Phil's point, though.
Yeah, Phil's point.
That one is still... So,
these are both tragic.
Yeah.
But that one was a bit more cut and dry. It seemed like you could really kind of determine that there had been a very bad mistake. This one, if, like you said, he hasn't been secured yet, you don't know. It's really tough. Like, it's...
Let me read through here a little bit and see if we get any more details. The prosecution defense delivered passionate opening statements on Wednesday in the manslaughter trial of Kim Potter. So they're charging her with manslaughter, obviously. A white police officer who killed Dante Wright, a 20-year-old black man, during a traffic stop in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota in April. The prosecution sought to humanize Wright. Oh my God, she's a human? We have to make sure the prosecution... Jesus Christ. He's a human. We didn't think this guy was a human, while the defense did the same for Potter. It just is so gross the way they write some of this shit. Potter had never fired a gun or a taser, not one shot. Her defense team noted during its opening statement. So this is the first time she ever had to fire a weapon or a taser. She's never had to. She was good at de-escalating everything, and here that's what she was trying to do. I'll tase you, which is another way of saying, please stop. I don't want to have to hurt you, said her defense attorney. April 11 shooting occurred after Potter pulled Wright over for expired license plate tags and hanging an air freshener from the... Okay, here's where I have a problem. I want to know how long that tag was expired, because, like, there's fucked up laws. Okay, I'll give you an example. I have my truck right now has expired tags because I changed states and because South Dakota does nothing but digital registration. I can't get my title from South Dakota to Iowa within an appropriate amount of time. It's going to take 3 to 5 weeks to get my title moved, and my plates have expired. So now I'm driving on expired plates. Is that my fault?
No, because you're at the mercy of basically the system.
state.
You're at the mercy of the state. You're at the mercy of how things are handled behind the scenes. But if you're
I have an air
meantime-
freshener hanging from my mirror. I bet most of us that listen to this or watch this show or on this show is that literally a health concern? Is that a safety concern? Is that something that's going to kill somebody?
No,
is that
only
worth
someone
pulling
looking
somebody
for
over?
Extreme means of reasoning would find that to be justifiable.
These are these dipshit things cops do to pull people over. They find the most tiniest thing. They look at a car and this is like people bitch about profiling. This is where white people have complaints because sure, okay. People get profiled for their race all the goddamn time. But white people fall into this all the time. When it comes to them having a shitty vehicle or rundown vehicle, just a piece of shit rust bucket, and they might have like a sticker that has like a pot leaf on the back window or something like that, the cop's gonna find a fucking reason to pull you over. They can make up a fucking reason. This is common knowledge these days. Yep, Tony's getting pulled over right now.
Tony just got pulled over. You didn't have enough
Tony?
lights on your liquor cabinet, T.
Hold on. Let's
right
zoom
here.
in.
It's right
Tony?
here. I got it.
Tony, is that an open container behind you?
No.
Have you been drinking tonight, sir?
Maybe a little.
You're gonna have to give me that bottle.
What did I? Oh, I can't hear shit. Something happened.
Something happened? You happened.
I got hit with a nightstick. My audio dipped out for a second.
So yeah, I don't.
What you gonna do?
So going back to this story, Jesus. Going back to this story. I'm just going back to this.
We're moving on.
Yeah, we're moving on. So okay, here's my problem with this whole thing. I don't think she meant to kill the guy. I think it's pretty obvious in the video. It happened. It is what it is. Jesus, what are you laughing about, Tony? I don't think she meant to do anything harmful, but it happened. She has to pay the price because she's supposed to be trained, and she failed to use her training in an appropriate manner. She has to pay the consequences. Is that 2 years? Is that 5 years? Is that 7 years? I don't know. But she killed a person, whether they were innocent or not. They didn't it was terrible. Terrible circumstances. Shouldn't have happened. She said she grabbed the wrong fucking gun. So yeah, this is a tragic incident, no matter how you look at it. But at the end of the day, they pulled this guy over for some bullshit. They really did. It was some bullshit, expired tags, and something hanging on your
expired tags. It's always that, or
it's dumb.
We
it's
ran
dumb.
Your plate and your
you got pulled over for not paying your taxes. That's what happened.
Your insurance didn't match the plate, or your plate didn't match the vehicle. Oh, fictitious plate. That's my favorite. But it was just a typo, but I still need to search your vehicle. What? No. Get fucked.
No, you don't.
Yeah. No, you don't. In high school,
folks, if you don't already know,
in high school for having fictitious plates.
Real quick.
That was the reasoning, but then he still admitted before looking in my car, well, but it was just a typo. I was wrong. And then proceeded to walk around my car and just get in my passenger seat and start going through the fucking car.
Real quick, folks, you have the Fourth Amendment right to deny search and seizure upon your property.
Yes.
Unless a cop sees something suspicious in your vehicle through a window, they have no right to search your vehicle. They will ask intensively and intimidate you as much as they possibly can, but you do not have to let them look in your trunk, in your glove box, anything. They can't open doors. They can't come into your vehicle unless they see something like a bottle of booze in the back seat that's open and obviously a problem, they have no right to be in your vehicle, and you have no reason to allow them in your vehicle, and you can tell them to fuck off all day.
As you should. If you have nothing to hide, if you have something to hide, it doesn't really matter because they're inconveniencing you. If they don't have a legitimate reason to be going through your vehicle, then they don't need to be, and you have the right to just say no.
Correct.
And Brendan fucking Roy coming in hard.
Yeah, our government agent / libertarian principled man of the day, man of the hour, the man that makes other
that's
libertarians cower.
Yeah, that's the weirdest undercover ever, Brendan. It's like, yeah, I mean, I worked for the man for years, but no, I'm secretly a libertarian. With like, I'm wise to your games, Brendan.
Do you either of you seen like the TikToks where you like the police audits and traffic stops and the people
I love those.
Recording?
I fucking love those.
I can't not watch. I can't not watch. It's always stupid half the time, but I still watch. Somebody starts recording because they get pulled over for something fucking stupid. And I saw one the other day where they get pulled over for something like fictitious plates, something stupid. And, well, look, I want to go through your vehicle. Well, I don't want you to. Well, then that means you have something to hide. No, I just don't want you to do it. And it goes on and they go back and forth and back and forth. Well, I'm going to get the K9 unit. Oh, yeah, you're going to get the K9 unit and they're going to have some stupid reaction or some command that you're going to give. And they're going to, well, that was the signal. So now we have the right to go through your vehicle. And it's all bullshit. And then they're not going to find anything anyway. It's all crap.
Do you guys like fruity scotches and fruity bourbons?
What?
This is super fruity. I've never had one this fruity before.
Which one is that?
This is the Cedar Ridge Quintessential. I just like, it's like I'm sucking on an alcoholic pear.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't sound bad.
Now, granted, I was drinking Maker's Mark before, so
Watching
my
Trains Go By says, LOL, poof, you guys watch too much TV. What the fuck is TV?
The Constitution isn't real. You're right. It was invented on an episode of Starsky and Hutch.
I love it. Tyler, hello, Brendan Roy, and then Brendan Roy did something bad.
Brendan Roy, 130 stars. Somebody's got to fill him up with the other 70 so we can like actually check something off the list. Tony, pull up the list. What's left? Did we start it over again?
Yes.
Yep.
Except for the shot and the beer. We've already
if somebody can
twice.
match the 130 stars on Facebook that Brendan just threw in, you can knock something off of that list, and we can go through this list for a third goddamn time.
If the gin is on there, then shot and beer is still on the list. Sorry, T.
You haven't taken one shot of gin.
Hey, you just added this fucking midway through. It's not my fault. You're trying to change the
all right, ladies,
through an election just like a Democrat.
Ladies,
it's all I had left.
I appreciate it, Brandon. We love you.
Brendan Roy stumbling into Atlantic City, no train ticket, no clean clothes, and he takes all 130 stars and puts it down on number 29 on the roulette wheel, hoping, praying that it comes in.
All right, here we go. Oh shit. Somebody. I think it just got dropped. Yep. All right. There it is. 100 stars to make up the void from Steven Alexander Martinez.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steven. Brendan, which one of the lists do you want? And I will get ready for the next story here. We're going to jump into Don Lemon and his response to Juicy Smollett.
Juicy Smollett.
Yes.
That French actor.
We're gonna get into the final two topics of the night, and one of them, of course, is gonna be Mr. Juicy himself, and the reactions around it.
Main event.
Yeah, it's the main event. We're at main event time. An alcoholic pair of what exactly? Was there an alcoholic pair discussed?
It was a pun on what you said your drink tasted like.
Brendan says it's Steven's choice. Steven, which one of the lists would you like? And we'll jump into that here in a second. So let me pull up the story. we'll
Grow
get.
the Farm Up says you're too old for spring baked chicken. You're not sipping on an alcoholic pear.
No, like a fucking pear, like a green pear, like a fucking chick with a beautiful butt and a fucking beautiful shaped body pear. Like it's got that round shape, like the fruit of a pear. God damn it. Is that what we're going back to? Is that what we're talking about? Am I overreacting to something?
What?
Phil sings the Macarena.
Oh, my God. You have to give me a minute on this one.
All right. Let Phil have a minute, and we'll introduce our next story while Phil's prepping.
I love that because it's not one of the two that we would have to do.
Yeah. Don Lemon condemns Jussie Smollett, calls him a liar after the Empire star mentioned host in criminal case. Now, this is a very fascinating one. Only in the aspect that like this really provided the context that we all live in different worlds, right? The left and the right, the hard left lives in a different world. I don't think a hard right, well, I'm sure there's some aspects of that we don't partake in, but like the hard left is like this open book to where everybody gets to see it on Twitter, right? And you get to see how crazy some of these people are. And up until the prosecutor or the verdict comes out on this, Don Lemon was supporting him. Don Lemon was probably doing more than he should up until this point. Don Lemon actually texted Jussie that the police didn't believe him. Don Lemon supported this guy up until the moment that Don Lemon got criticized. And then Don Lemon has an expert on and says, Don Lemon is just mad because he wasn't invited to the masturbation drug fest. That I will neither confirm nor deny. I believe that might be true, though. Hey, look, it's Jussie Lemon. They kind of look like brothers. They really do. That'll be Smollett's nickname in prison, too. Ooh. Okay, so that's one we'll get into. Grow the Farm Up says, one of you two needs to just set up KOE and OnlyFans. Yes. They need... Tony, you're on mute, by the way. I don't know if you realize that.
I did not. The OnlyFans is coming soon, folks. And as a brilliant man said in the comments, the Phil memes are in the post show are very spicy at Grow the Farm Up.
Anyway, we'll go on with this. So Don Lemon got completely embarrassed on the stand the other day when Jussie actually said, "Hey, I got a text from Don Lemon saying that the police didn't believe my story." Why is Don Lemon a big time fucking news anchor? Whether you think he's fake or real, it doesn't matter. Like, the dude's high profile. He's got a lot of privileged information. He should not be sharing that with a defendant in a fucking hate crime.
No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't say a goddamn thing, really. But he can't help himself in this situation. So
he should be just reporting the information of that he gets.
When was the last time Don Lemon reported a fucking thing? Has he ever reported the news? I don't think that's what
unless it's about white people hating him. No,
that's not the news, and it's not white people. People just hate him, as they should.
White people, especially.
I don't give a shit what color they are. Black
Dude, there's
people,
a lot of fucking people that
people,
think Don Lemon's like the fucking the baddest thing out there. Like, people fucking follow this guy. He's a dipshit.
Brennan Roy's right. Don't put him in the friend zone after a bad handy.
I'm back, and yeah, that's been my theory the whole time. Is that Jussie wanted to get with one of these guys, and they just friend zoned him, and he would rather do prison time than admit he got friend zoned to all of Hollywood.
Oh no!
You know, I think I would probably come clean before I would go to prison.
I was hoping Jesse would get off on most of the charges, so we could say that American actually scammed some Nigerians for once.
Yeah.
Yes.
And get away with it.
And it was like a meme I sent you guys earlier. It's like, congratulations to Jesse Smollett for hiring black actors for traditionally white roles.
Oh yeah, that's a great one too.
They're just fucking roasting this guy. Like the internet's just
rightfully so. I love this shit. Chicken wants Juicy to get off. Okay. Yes, I want all of you to get off. I want everybody to get off. Let's be clear on that. But okay, before we go into Phil's song, should Juicy spend time in jail for this?
Part of a song. Okay, let's be.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's temper expectations because I'm just being reminded again, like, fuck, I didn't learn shit about Spanish.
This is the real debate. All of us knew that Smollett fucking lied. This whole thing's been fabricated. It's been fake hate crime this whole time. Like, we all knew this. Watching Trains Go By says, if it wasn't for identity politics selling out, Don Lemon would be a cabana boy at some resort. Yeah, probably. That's fair.
I'm trying, Steven, you're asking me to sing a song in a language I don't speak. So there's.
All right, we're getting there. He has the dance too, right? Oh, yeah.
I can do the Macarena dance. Everybody can do the
we learned that shit in 6th grade.
That was the first meme.
Real quick, before we get into the song, I want quick opinions, and then we'll let the chat blow up while Phil sings.
All right.
Should Jesse Smollett, Jesse Smollett, whatever the fuck you want to call him, Jesse Smollett, should he be in prison for what he did? Simple yes or no, nothing else.
Oh, that's tough.
We'll discuss it after Phil's song.
Okay.
Should he be in jail, yes or no? Tony, go.
No.
Phil.
No, barely.
Yeah, I like that better. No, barely.
I'm going to say yes, barely.
Okay.
I'll present my case, and you guys can as well. And now it is time for Phil to sing the Macarena.
When they dance, they call me Macarena, and all the boys, they say, que so buena. They all want me, they can't have me, so they all come and dance beside me. Move with me, chant with me, and if you're good, I'll take you home with me. Here we go. There we go. Della tu corpo alguera Macarena, cu tu corpo el spa della elecos casa buena. Del tu corpo alguera Macarena, hey Macarena. Oh fuck, that was hard.
Do another verse.
Okay.
I was gonna say, hold on, let's
now
get Phil
don't you
over
worry
here.
about my boyfriend. The boy. I don't want him. Couldn't stand him. He's no good. So I. Now, come on. What was I supposed to do? He's out of town, and his two friends were so fine. Della tu carpel alligator Macarena, que tu serpes es par della alligator cosa buena. Della tu carpel, Macarena. Are you speaking Ewok? Actually, I think I might be. I think I'm speaking some sort of like a car accident. Can't look away from it. I know. And I do apologize to the Spanish language for the crime I just committed against it.
Somebody paid
I realized like
$2 for that.
And I'm like, okay, all right. Keep going. Oh God, I can't. What? I can't say the words.
I commend the effort. That was better.
Yeah. I tried to pull me and Tony in so we could like dance to it at least for you. Try to yeah.
All right.
I can see that being used against me on a panel sometime in the future. It's like, no, I have great respect for all cultures. Like, yeah, here, Phil, here's you singing the Macarena. God damn it, that was on a spur of the moment thing. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. What I committed was. Now, granted, the singing and the pitch and the tone was beautiful, but the language, like Steven said, might have been Ewok. It might have been like maybe even like Wookiee, like something like that. But I do apologize to the Spanish language. That was a thing.
offensive, but maybe not.
All right.
As offensive as this.
Random facts by the Don. No. A group of bunnies is referred to as a fluffle.
My screen froze up, so I did not see any of that.
A group of bunnies is referred to as a fluffle.
But I did see. Hold on, where's Tyler Williams' comment? Where'd he go? It said something about grabbing a bucket and a mop. Where'd it go? There we go.
Bucket and a mop. That's some whap. That's some whap.
Tyler Williams, get a bucket and a mop.
Damn right.
That's some wet.
Oh my God!
Oh, you can
watching
fuck
trains
off.
go by. I had the SAP turned on, and I was laughing too.
You know what? Fuck all you guys. God damn it. But no, that was tough. When I saw the Macarena, my eyes went wide. Oh fuck. Okay. All right.
Let's go back. Let's go back and finish the Jesse Smollett, because that was kind of the impetus of the episode.
Juicy Smollett.
Why should he go to jail? In my opinion.
Quickly,
Not only
before we go back to it, Chicken said barely yes. I said no. Phil said barely no. The chat, Grow the Farm Up says MAGA country no. Chicago yes. Brendan Roy no. Fuck. Heather says yes, and I think that was it. Okay.
So pretty divided. I see Trains Go By just commented too. Yes, if you can go to prison for yelling fire and causing a stampede, trying to start a race war, and creating and painting a demographic as evil, you should be slammed for life.
That's where I'm at with
That's
exactly
okay.
it. Yeah.
Trains Go By hit my point of it's not what you did to yourself. It's not what you did to the police. It's what you did to the rest of the country. And I think that's why I don't want the judge to throw the book at him by any means, but I kind of want an example to be made here. This is a one-of-a-kind case. It's the first of its kind at this level in our generation, right?
Well, the only reason it's the first of its kind is because it's somebody of a somebody on the level of celebrity status,
and it's so obscene and it's so obnoxious.
It is,
and it got so much publicity. So I don't want him to get thrown. Grow the Farm Up, race war. No. I don't want any heavy, crazy, prison, fucking hardcore maximum security. I think a week in county jail, something small, something that a DUI fucking dude would have to deal with, like something small, just to be like, hey, bro, we're not doing this shit. You don't get to get away with it because you're famous. You get to make shit up and you have a big following online. But I don't want him to have to spend a year in a fucking high security prison for no goddamn reason. This is how many people got hurt by this? That could be measured in several different ways. Heather, 6 months in community service. I think a week and a year of probation plus community service is plenty.
I think at least a month, a 30-day stint would do it. I think that's fair, because I'll go back to what Trains Go By said. Yes, if you go to prison for yelling fire and causing a stampede, trying to start a race war, and painting the demographic as evil, so you get slammed for life. You can't. That's the problem here. You can't measure how destructive this act was because it was prevented from happening. Thankfully, nobody fell.
We can't convict people on.
Jesse fought back, so that's how it was prevented from happening.
No, we can't. We can't convict people on cultural. Well, on cultural fucking deviations, like we can't convict people on cultural fucking diminishing other people's cultures and raising their own. Like that's not something that's in law. Like,
well, that is something in law in Japan, actually. If you like,
yeah, in Japan it is. Japan will fucking lock this dude up forever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, are we wanting to have that in our legal system where you can now? Because in Japan, it's you are also committed of a crime against the Japanese character. Are we going to want to have that kind of you have now committed a crime against the American character?
And that's why I just want to do out of the irresponsibility lying on the stand. There's so many things you could get him with.
Do I like what he did? No, but
but he lied on the stand. He was found guilty and he lied on the stand.
That's the real crime.
We're trying to see the wider implications here because yes, Jussie Smollett, like he was trying to exploit people's sympathies and exploit people's fears in order to make himself more famous. And in that regard,
how do you hand down a court sentence for playing to somebody's sympathies?
And I know you already popped this up, but yes, that will never happen though.
Can't be. Like the media will never be held responsible.
That is the true person that or group that's at fault here.
Yeah, and Steven's right. Like perjury, misrepresenting to the police, all of those things. Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
so
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, the charges that he was convicted of, yes, he'll be. But
that's why I say like a week in jail just to say, hey, we're not going to put up with this shit. You perjured yourself and you lied on the stand. Go to jail. Minimum sentence, and then give him a long-term probation. A lot of community service. Make him do some shit he doesn't want to do. I think it's a fair punishment.
I'm not saying that this is like. I'm not saying that this is even relatable in the slightest, or even injustice by any means. But think about this. Think about him receiving any kind of punishment for this, versus this coming off the heels of Kyle Rittenhouse getting 5 not guilty verdicts. There are going to be people that flip their fucking lid because a guy who actually killed people got no guilty versus a guy who did something ridiculously fucking stupid just to try to defame.
You can't compare these cases.
No, you're right. You can't, but people are going to do it. I'm not comparing that.
I'll laugh at them.
Tony, I think he did it to try and make a complex enough scheme that this Nigerian guy that he was trying to get to be his boyfriend would have to just be near him for just a little longer because he yearned daily for him and found sustenance at the mere sight of him. Like, I think that's how deep this went, honestly.
Brendan Roy says, first off, Trump demographic are evil. Those MAGA deplorables need to be stopped. Second, why would you send him to prison? I wouldn't. Hit people like that where it really hurts in the wallet. Yes, fines, big fines. I believe Chicago is suing him for like $100,000 just for the wages alone.
Ruin this fucker financially. Sure,
it was 200 man hours of investigation spent on this bullshit.
Then he should have at least 200 hours of community service, and he should at least spend a month in jail of some sort to understand that fucking there is right and wrong, and you do have to suffer a consequence regardless of the crime, whether or not you hurt somebody directly or indirectly, and you got caught for it before you could do it. It's a complete and utter bullshit thing that he did, and it just proves that there is a fucking narrative behind the racism that is fueled by the media in this country, and it sucks, it makes the entire
it's the race bait. It's not the racism. It's the race bait.
It's the fucking driving force of the culture war in this country. It's the cold civil war, and shit like this is the reason that thing even exists. If stuff like this didn't happen, if the news actually reported the news, shit like this wouldn't be happening.
Yeah, so could have longer implications.
Fuck yeah, send him to prison for the rest of his life, but you can't set that precedent.
Yep. Lynn says his motive was to gain more fame. He needs a year. Google says false reporting could get 2 to 5 years. I think a year is steep, but I think we all have always agreed that the judicial system is not set up correctly. So we send people away for lying on the stand longer than people who kill others. So Watching trains go by says, not really life, but sometime. He literally intended to make hurting people because of politics or color, because of politics or color justifiable. Plus, he might learn how to use a comb in prison. Oh, yeah. His hair's always all fucked up.
Hi, this is the Don with more random facts. The national animal of Scotland is a unicorn. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I don't know what's said on those. My screen freezes until it comes back. I have no idea what just happened.
Tony keeps dropping Corbleck random facts, and from the Mammoth.
Yes.
All right. Can we move on from the Don Lemon version?
Yeah, I just
hold on. We're not going to change topic that much. Black Lives Matter is still standing with Jesse Smollett.
Juicy Sommelier.
Shit.
Social justice organization Black Lives Matter is still standing with Jesse Smollett after the actor was convicted Thursday of staging a racist, homophobic attack and lying to police about it. But his old friend, Don Lemon, CNN, we just talked about, has denied and is not supporting anymore. The charges stemmed from the January 2019 attack in downtown Chicago. Chicago police at the time said had been attacked by two masked assailants who hurled racist anti-gay slurs at him as they hit him and poured chemical substance, he claimed was bleach at the time, on him to put a rope around his neck. Now, Black Lives Matter, the organization, has flat out said they don't give a shit. These aren't their words, but they don't give a shit. They still stand behind Jesse. So here's my proposal. When you hear this, that, okay, he is found guilty, the evidence is clear, and BLM goes, hey guys, we don't care. We still support this guy who lied to you all this entire time and race baited you. I go, yes, keep doing this. Keep doing this, because most people, even lefties, will go, they're fucking crazy. And then you see support drop and people move away and we get real conversations again. Oh my God, it's midterm elections time, folks. We get real people to start thinking about how shit goes. I love it. Love it. We just had 1,000 stars drop, by the way. Let's see what,
good God, man.
We'll see
the only
what
one that's not
Tyler
on the list
wants.
is singing a song. Oh,
Let's see what Tyler wants here. But Tyler just dropped 1,000.
Fucking way.
Another beer for Tony G.
Dude.
Oh, boy.
Another shot for chicken.
Oh my God.
I ain't scared.
I am.
I hope Phil gets some rum.
What's that? Can Phil fucking join in on this debauchery at some point?
Hey, these are the list as it was, folks.
Fuck you.
BLM has always been and always will be exclusionary. Yes, that's the problem. They shouldn't be. They are one of the fact that they're so exclusionary in so many things.
Oh, Tyler, you fucking
It's
ass.
so annoying to me. Oh my God. Okay, let's move on. We'll get back to that story here in a minute.
That's a good
How much
question.
to have Tony not drink?
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you for carrying, Heather.
Yes.
Lynn laughing at saving time. What about that shot for the 600?
Tyler, you fucking ass. You fucking ass.
So you get Phil, the shot, and then what
One
did you
more
send?
off
You
the
sent
list.
1,000, so you could do the shot
more.
for Phil, and then you still get 2 more off of the list.
Or you could do the entire other list just standard, and you wouldn't have to, you know, like Tony would have to drink another beer.
See,
Chicken would have to take another shot.
Hang on. I think
Tony, pull up the full list. Let him know what his full options are here. It's not fair.
Tyler, let's use at least 200 of those stars to mute Phil for 2 minutes, and then we'll talk about that gin shot.
You stuck ass.
I suppose the question is, what legal precedents would we want to set as punishment for attempting to start a race war? I think a race war hasn't started. That's the problem. So like it's like saying, hey, you're trying to do something that hasn't happened yet. It's kind of hard to find somebody guilty of something that hasn't happened.
God damn, Tyler, you suck ass.
Phil shot, chicken shot.
Grab some
Phil
gin.
mute. Oh, motherfucker.
Can I
I'm glad I'm off tomorrow.
Can I sing Fucker Gently instead of WAP?
Why don't you, oh my God. No, sing WAP. I want you to sing WAP.
I don't even know. I don't want to sing WAP. How about Fucker Gently?
Dude, it's such an easy song. It's like,
there's nothing there.
It's some wet ass pussy. Like, it's the easiest song in the world.
I know it's not a song.
No, it's a bunch of noises. Yeah.
Lynn, for reals. Like, I'll do it, but I'd rather sing like Fucker Gently. That's like way better. Oh my God.
Again, doing another shot of Loop River. Last time I did a Maker's Mark, but this one I'm going to do back to Loop River because this is a way better drink than Maker's Mark when it goes to taking a shot. From our grain to your glass, Loop River Distillery in Nebraska. Good shit. Good shit, folks.
And me, strangely enough, same distillery. Loop River Distilling, Good Life Gin. I figured, what the hell? So oh shit, spilled a little bit. Well,
I got one more story after we take these shots. So get your thoughts together on the wrap up of Jussie Smollett, Black Lives Matter, and what this means long term. And I got one last funny story, and then we go to the post show.
Okay, well, folks,
go back.
Let's.
Right.
I was gonna cheers to Phil. I was gonna cheers to Phil.
Here,
There.
all right.
Oh my God, that's too big.
Let's
That's
crack
too
it
big.
on.
I need to make it smaller. All right.
Bring our glasses.
Cheers, sir.
Yep.
Ting.
Actually, this is the classic Irish toast: to fighting, stealing, and drinking. If you're gonna fight, may it be for a friend. If you're gonna steal, may it be a lover's heart. And if you're gonna drink, well, it better be with me.
Woo! Yours has got to be way worse than mine. Gin sucks.
Gin is terrible.
Why? It's so awful.
People love it.
Why?
Brendan,
There's
you
some
think I
holes
would
in
ever
this
black
house.
out?
There's
Do you?
some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house. There's
Brendan
some
doesn't know how
holes
much
in
I
this
drink.
house. I said, certified freak, 7 days a week.
Brendan Roy,
Wet
I'm going to tell you
ass
right now.
pussy. Make that pull out game weak. Woo! Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
blackout.
Yeah.
Never blackout unless I'm
With some
smoking
wet
weed
ass
on top
pussy.
of
Bring
everything.
a bucket and a mop
Cheers.
for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy.
That's
Beat it up, expletive, catch a
Where's this
charge,
going?
extra large, extra hard. Put this pussy
this is
right
made
in
in
your
Nebraska.
face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top. Want to ride or do a Kegel while it's inside.
Sipping on
Spit in my
gin and
mouth. Look at my
juice.
eyes. This pussy
Laid
is wet.
back.
Come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. Let's role play. I wear a disguise. Want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make it cream. Make me scream out in public. Make a scene.
A few.
I don't cook. I don't clean. But let me tell you, I got this ring.
Yup.
Gobble me, swallow me, dip down inside of me. Quick jump out fair, got inside of me. Tell him where to put it, never tell him where I'm about to be. I run on forward, expletive running me. Talk your shit.
Oh, you didn't want to say the N word.
Nope.
Ah!
Ask for a car while you ride that These are terrible. You ain't never gonna fuck with him for a thing. He already made his mind up before he came. Now get your boots and your coat for this wet ass pussy. He bought my phone for pictures for this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy.
500 stars coming in hot.
Wet ass pussy. Look, I need a hot hitter. I need
And another 100
I need a honey
to make it
drink.
an even
I need
600.
a weed smoker. I need a garden snake. I need a king cobra with a hook it in, not a lean over.
Is
got
that
the money.
Phil again?
my
Shot? Oh,
No,
Phil,
the whole-
another.
No, the
end.
list has to be all fucking run through again.
Is that
Oh my
on
God,
the
I've never
list?
seen this. My head game is fire, pure Dasani.
All right, Tony, update this list.
Oh my
But
God.
holy shit, we just got another $600 donation to have Phil take another shot.
no.
Phil's going to argue, okay, we need to go through this list. Like,
I think.
it was
oh my
never
God.
officially added to the list, was it?
Well, no, because we basically Tyler and one other person, I can't remember who, like went right through it. So we're
Okay,
back
all
to
right, all
square
right, all
one.
right, all right, all right. Whoa, all right. We will make a compromise here because he did pay the tax. There will be a compromise, but this will be the final.
you got to
gin
add
shot
it to the
tonight.
list and strike it out.
So from here on out, it must be officially added to the list for all sundry for 600. In fact, Tony, you could even make it 700 stars. Really try to dissuade them from doing this every 10 minutes.
All right. All right, we'll make it more expensive.
I go 601 stars. You fucking whore. All right. For you,
I love this shit.
you no good, rotten bastard. And
Yeah.
yes, again, to all you people out there, to fighting, stealing, and drinking. If you're going to fight, may it be for a friend. If you're going to steal, may it be a lover's heart. And if you're going to drink, fuck you. It better be with me.
Cheers.
How was that, Phil?
He loves it.
It's awful.
He
What
loved
do you
every
think?
second of it.
Gin's not. Hang on.
Is this the show or the post show? No, this is the show. We're getting ready to wrap up.
Oh, for God's sake! Was
Why?
that bad, Phil?
Fuck you.
Cheers.
All right, let's get to our last story, folks. Appreciate all the support tonight and everything you guys have been doing. Jesus Christ, why am I in that view? Let's get to our last story. This is we're done with the BLM stuff. Let's have some fun with the last few minutes of this before we jump to the post show. I have one of the best follow-up stories in a long goddamn time. Folks, if you were with us about 2 months ago, we saw this dude from Kazakhstan or whatever that has a sex robot. And he has an Instagram page that you would die to watch. And if you didn't keep following him, I sure did. And where is he now? Kazakh builder, bodybuilder, takes second sex doll wife on his honeymoon because his first bride broke.
But
That's
what
right,
happened?
baby. We're going sex robots.
What? But what happened
Yeah.
to her?
I don't know, but this one looks way creepier and
Obviously, he
looks
ripped
like
it
a
in
child.
half. Tony, obviously, he ripped it in half with his dick. Okay,
That's
that's
fair,
basically
but-
what happened.
Watching trains go by, probably should have partied with us like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Probably would have seen it.
Yep. It could have happened.
Ugh.
Should have happened. Indeed.
Tyler, no, and fuck you just a little.
Just a little bit. Okay, anyway, let's
Yeah,
get
he,
in.
He tore that fucking poor doll in half, like
But he
like
loved her.
like how Captain America rips the fucking piece of wood in half.
But he
That's
loved
what he-
her.
Tony, do you have this? Do you still have the videos?
Of this guy?
Yeah.
Not at the ready.
The Tiger Rar. Dude, pull up his Instagram. Get it ready.
Okay,
People
let me get
need
rid
to
of
see this.
Let me get
People
rid
need
of the
to
wet
see
ass
this.
pussy lyrics.
Now,
And-
Justin
Okay.
Chris brings up a great. I bet his divorce was cheaper than mine. You know?
But
Yeah. Yeah.
So bodybuilder Yuri Tolochko, who has shot an online notoriety after marrying a sex doll, has shared details of his honeymoon with a second plastic bride, Luna, after a happy couple spent a week lopping up in the sides of Bulgaria. We got more stars coming in.
Heather,
Lynn West with
comment of
50.
the night, she didn't have a warranty. Oh,
Only 50
Can you
bucks.
go
That
for
warranty.
the-
Tyler
together?
sent another 200. Oh, we
What
got
the
stars
fuck?
flying in.
Oh my
God damn it.
god,
What the
guys,
fuck?
we're talking sex robots. Jesus.
There's more stars. Lynn, another 50.
Okay, we'll address that in a minute. Oh my
Well,
god.
how many stars do we just got a whole fucking avalanche
Holy
of stars
shit.
coming
All
in
right.
here. There's
What's
almost
this-
many stars coming in the comments as there
Jesus,
are
what's this
stars
guy's
on your
name?
screen right now. Phil, KOE, Tony G, and Chicken. Some true high level stars here, folks.
There it is. Holy shit. Okay. Are you guys just like spamming stars now? What the fuck is going on?
Yes, they are. The fucking comments look like this.
Dude, stop. I can't keep up.
Fucking
Okay.
comments right now.
Stop real quick. I got it pulled up on my screen. God damn it. More just dropped. So I got 50 from Lynn, 200 from Tyler, another 50 from Lynn. So that's, and then 2 more 50s from Lynn. So Lynn's got 200. Tyler's got 200. Steven since, used 50 and Tyler used another 100.
Oh wow! So if
Okay.
somebody sends another 50 between Steve and Tyler, that's another 200.
So right now, Tyler and Lynn get to pick something off the list.
Tony, pull up the list. Welcome to the Dog and Stars show. Chicken is maybe a little hammered.
These will be the these might be some of the last ones, but since
Hey, they paid the tax.
God.
yeah, if you paid the tax and you're in, Steven and Tyler, you still have a little extra sitting in there if you want to continue. What shall it be, folks? Your options are on the table,
I was
sitting
about
on
to
the
say,
screen
easily-
right in front of you. You get your destiny, or our destiny awaits.
We do need to pull up.
Obviously, Tony chugs a
Lynn's.
beer and Chicken
No.
takes a shot. Those are two that need to happen.
I
Tyler,
just took a shot,
Well, you need another one.
cunt.
Oh my god.
There's more stuff.
Tony chugs a
Oh.
beer. Yes.
So
We
Steven
love
and
you.
Tyler together have another 200. So there's 3 things if they can all agree.
Okay. Wow.
So Lynn gets one, Tyler gets one, Steven and Tyler get to split one. That's kind of what
Something
it looks
like
like to
that.
me.
But so, all right. Tony has to chug a beer.
Looks like this is
on.
going to be the
Better go
wrap
get
up
one.
of the show. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, apparently.
Yep.
That's the final. That's the final stars. Like, okay,
All
you
right.
can send them, but
Last
I'm not going to
call.
recognize them.
You got 30 seconds left. This is last call
God.
on stars. 29,
Heather says she'll pay for Tony not to
27.
drink.
26, 25.
Tony just left.
24.
Tony's like, I'm
He's
just
getting the
not
beer.
participating.
22, 21.
Oh, Tony
20,
chugs a beer as one.
19, 18.
You got 18
17,
seconds to change that.
16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Oh wait. Sorry, that's a little
That's
preemptive.
wrong.
All right, so
wrong-
folks,
wrong
that was
holiday.
last call.
It'd be
Um,
200 to negate it, Heather. I'm sorry. It'd be 200 to negate
All
it.
right, so Tony's got a beer.
I
he's
get to
got
do a cunt rant. Heather, you have still time to negate that since you were still
No, it's
learning.
already it's it. Tony's got a drink. Tony's got the beer. Excuse me. Tony's got
unless
the beer ready.
unless
I
Heather
took
can
too many shots of gin.
unless Heather can throw in 200 to save him.
Oh, 200 to save.
I
200.
don't know what Lynn wants. What's Lynn want? Lynn put 200 stars in. I don't know what he wants.
This is some bullshit. Thank you, Heather.
Is
Seems
Lynn
like
waiting?
damn.
Is Lynn waiting?
We want Tony to chug another beer. Tony's like, I don't want to.
All right. While we figure that mess out, no, I'm just going to say follow this fucking creepy dude on Instagram.
Yeah, what's his name? I wanted to pull the video.
Creepy dude. That's his
it is Yuri Tolakko.
Jesus.
Thanks. You want to maybe spell that out?
No.
TOLOCHKO.
From the top, if you would.
Oh, Heather's getting it. She says she's.
Are you ready?
She's
Yes.
working on getting it. We will let this last minute.
First
run in.
name YURI.
Yuri.
Thank you.
Last name TOLOCHKO.
Got it.
Do you have some of those fun fucking old videos?
Oh my god. There's so many new.
Those would be great ones as we do these drinks. Then I do my cunt rant. I don't even know who am I doing a cunt rant on here.
On people who make you keep drinking.
So the fans?
No, just specifically Tyler Williams, goddamn asshole. Made me drink 2 drinks of gin. God.
Can I just do a cunt rant on my day?
Yeah, do it. All right, and go.
So my day started as any normal day would start. I make my coffee, get ready for work. I go get in my vehicle, and I start driving to work. And I was like, of course, I work in a certain industry, and everything crashes. Everything's going to hell at work. And so I send an email out. I'm like, hey, guys, like, if you have problems, send me a text, give me a phone call. Let me know what I can do for you. But right now, this is a situation. There's not a lot I can do. Here are the 2 things I can do. If I can do these 2 things, you give me a call, and I'll be happy to do them for you. What do I get? I get phone call after phone call after phone call. Hey, is the system down? Hey, is the system down? Hey, is the system down? Check your fucking email. Check your fucking email. It's part of your fucking job. It's what I used to do when I did your job. Years ago, before I moved to this job that I do now, I used to do your job. And when I did your job, I checked my fucking email. And I looked at that and I went, hey, there's a problem. There's a problem? Oh, maybe I should check my email first. And if there's no pertinent information to that, then I'll call somebody. No, everybody just fucking calls. Can you fix this for me? Can you do this for me? Everybody just wants shit. Everybody wants something from fucking everybody. Nobody actually fucking looks into anything and tries to fix the problems themselves these days. This goes on all day. Then tack on the fact, I go to the gas station. I go to pump. You know how you put the little nozzle up? You like click the little thing? Click the little thing when you pull the nozzle and it holds the gas tank up and it just fills up your tank. You ever have that moment where you like pull the nozzle, you flip it, and you go and you sit in your truck because it's fucking cold outside. And then as soon as you sit down, it goes, ka-chunk. So you get out.
Father mucker.
And you pull it, you flip it again, you go get back in your truck. And as soon as you get in there, it goes, ka-chunk. You go, fuck you. You go do it a 3rd time, and you stand there and you watch it. And you're like, there's no way it's going to do it this time. And you get to the truck, and you put 1 foot in, and it goes ka-conk, and you're like, I'm going to fucking kill you. Oh, so that happened. Not only did that happen, so I sat there, and I pumped, and I pumped, and I pumped, and did the kerclunk thing until my tank was full, which fucking took way goddamn too long. And then I go to McDonald's, and I'm like, hey, I want a number 2 with a large unsweet iced tea. I'm calming down. I'm trying to relax. I'm getting ready to drive for an hour and a half for my day. Not only did they forget my fucking hash browns, but they gave me sweet tea when I specifically asked for unsweet tea. I've lost my fucking mind at this moment, and it's only 8:30 in the fucking morning. I'm ready to start drinking. Okay? Walmart McDonald's, come and go. Every employee that works for these three companies today are cunts. Nothing that you did directly, but your companies ruined my day. Today should have been a fine day. And for those reasons that I just gave, you're all cunts. Just accept it. Have a drink with me. I appreciate life. Merry Christmas. Let's be cunts together.
Well, okay. That was the cunt rant. Wow, Tony's ready for this.
I gave you a spin to the cunt rant. You didn't see that coming, did you?
You did.
So, Tony, I got to ask, you got the
Why do you have a helmet? No, I shouldn't ask
that.
that. I shouldn't ask that. I know why Tony has a helmet.
Why not? Real quick, by request, Lynn did ask, and it's only fair that this gets played. It was beautiful.
Turn the music off.
I did, I thought.
No, it's still on.
Well, that's bullshit. I don't want that music either. Get out of here.
Yeah.
So we tried. We certainly tried.
And we just got a strike on YouTube. No.
Probably. But yes. What? Oh, and Heather says she sent the stars. So Tony, you are absolved. You are absolved. So now you can actually
ready,
sip.
Though.
You can sip that beer like a normal human. But so guys, this has been quite an episode. We came, we saw.
I tried to stall for you, Tony.
We grew. They're telling us, America, get your shit together.
Yeah, I do agree with that statement. Get your shit together. Everybody wants so much from somebody else, and they expect so much from somebody else, and most of them are unrealistic and unattainable. Yes, Tony found the Instagram account. But grow the farm up's absolutely right. That's kind of my message of like, shut the fuck up, people. This is this dude. He's so weird.
Hard to believe he's single. I know.
It's close to seeing a dick. It's close.
I don't need any of this in my life, T.
If it's on Instagram, it's okay for Facebook.
I don't need any of this in my life.
They're one and the same.
So,
yes, you go to that one. Go to the dolls. Go to the dolls. Go to the dolls. We want to see the dolls. That's what it's all about.
This looks more like post-show stuff, guys. It really does.
Oh, we can get deeper into it. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
This is the guy I'm talking about. Yes. All right, Phil.
All right, folks. This has been quite an
Heather's
episode.
like, I regret everything.
No! As I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for fucking joining us this evening for episode 117. Juicy, and it certainly was this evening, folks. Every last one of you, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for joining us in this little fellowship as we come closer to the Christmas season, and thank every last one of you in the audience except for Tyler Williams for making me drink 2 shots of gin. That's fuck you just a little bit. But yes, KOE Nation, myspreadshop.com, where you can give the gift of extreme, give the gift of KOE Nation, give the gift of Phil KOE to the people in your life. A gift barely fucking barely better than the gift of life. So yes, give the folks in your life the gift of KOE, Phil KOE, and you can find me at KOE Nation on YouTube, KOE Nation on Twitch, and KOE Nation on TikTok. Yes, very on brand, folks. I am the devilishly handsome outlaw himself, your king of extreme, Phil KOE, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, the prince and potentate of the political parlance, the lord of the Scottish Highlands, the conqueror of the ethereal, and one damn handsome man, if I do say so myself, folks. I hope to find all of you at the post show where you can join us, where all the fun and frivolity is about to pick up from here, folks. Don't you dare miss it. Go to this link tree right here where you can join us at the post show, folks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Every last one of you, raise a glass to yourselves, and you'd better subscribe right here at Big Bucket Empire, Dog and Chicken Show on YouTube, Big Bucket Empire on Facebook. I had a great time tonight, gentlemen. Tony, Chicken, take it away.
I'll just say I appreciate everybody. Like, tonight was a fucking great night in the chat. Yes. As always, I had a fantastic time. I want to cheers to those help getting me a little shit-faced tonight, because, yeah. I don't need much help many nights, but tonight it was special. It makes me feel way more better about my hangover tomorrow. And I thank you all so much more. I'll see you in the post show, folks. As always, I appreciate you. I love you. Bye. Tony, take it away.
Hang on. Before we do go to the post show.
Hey, this is the Don with a random fact. On a chef's hat, there's 100 folds in it. Those 100 folds stand for 100 different ways to cook a damn egg.
There you go.
Okay. I saw that one. All right, now you know. Appreciate you. Love you. Bye. Tony, take it away, and we'll hit the outro, sir.
Everybody, appreciate it. We love our comment section. We love our fans. We love the people that watch. You guys drive the show, and we are all whores, clearly, as we broadcast it tonight. So if you want to watch...
You're a whore.
Yes, so are you, as I just said. If you want to watch more debauchery and nonsense and bullshit, but uncut and unfiltered, you see the link right here. Link tr.ee/bigbuckin. That will take you to all of our social media, but of course also the post show link makes it much more easier and streamlined just for you, the viewer. Go there, follow up with us in just a few moments. Love you.
All right, good night, folks.
I'm already there, folks.
We'll see you in a few minutes over in the post show.
And see if it just smooths itself out.
Back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you, raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost. We gotta take it down. Let you down slow. It's